So what's up, everyone? Today I'm going to talk about kind of my main squeeze pistol that I'm using. I'm kind of between two right now. So I've started to compete with an HK VP9 match, which I absolutely love. But up until about 4 or 5 months ago, the only pistol I've ever shot are Glocks. So growing up, my dad had like a Gen 2 Glock 19 that's actually older than me. And that's the pistol that I learned to shoot with. I did some time in the military and I got absolutely zero experience on a pistol. And then I got out of the military, joined a pretty large metropolitan police department, who, of course, we all basically use Glock 17s. And that's all I've shot for the most part. And the main one that I'm using here is my Glock 19. It's a Gen 5. And I just kind of want to go over how I have this set up. I really like the setup for me. So starting at the top here, so I've got a Radian Ramjet and Afterburner. That's a little like micro comp. Comes with a match grade barrel. I'm also running Radian's guide rod and their 15-pound recoil spring on the inside. So just for context, the stock Glock recoil spring weight is going to be 18 pounds. And when you buy Radian's, when you buy their guide rod and spring set, it comes with an 18, a 15, and a 13-pound spring. And preference-wise, I just enjoy shooting the 15-pound spring the best. So moving back from there, don't worry, I mean, I'm not too worried about the light. This is just the light that came on at the TLR-7. It's okay. It's not the greatest light I've ever had, but I really don't. This is just for shooting, for fun. I got a Trijicon RMR up here at the top. And the only other major difference that I've got in this Glock here is instead of our famous stock Glock mushy trigger that we've all come to know and love, I'm running the Glock performance trigger, which I really, really do enjoy shooting. I know there's some controversy out there as far as, you know, how often you need to oil it, or if you should have to oil it at all. And I know Glock says it's like 1,000 to 1,500 rounds or whatever it is. For me, if I'm out and I'm shooting more than 500 rounds a session, this is for all my guns, I clean my guns. So I've put about somewhere between maybe 3,000, 3,500 rounds with this Glock performance trigger, and I've had zero issues, none whatsoever. But again, I clean mine when I go out and I have a real shooting day. And that's the setup. It's nothing crazy. I know, Glock perfection, but I've got about $1,000 worth of upgrades to this pistol, but I really, really enjoy it. I've run some competitions with this too, and it's performed very well. I know there's some questions out there about, the Radian, the Afterburner, and the Ramjet. This isn't going to be like a full review over that at all. I will say this. I'll say I really like it. It makes the recoil pattern, to me, very predictable. It does shoot very flat. I don't think it's a necessity out there. I think you can do just fine without it. I shoot just fine without it. Still, my Glock 17 that I still carry, I shoot almost as fast as this. It does give me a slight advantage, but if you got some spare money and you're looking to get an advantage out of your gun, I'd recommend just get more ammo and train with whatever you've got here, because these are not cheap. I know you can find some deals out there. I bought mine for full price. It's like $389.99. Plus the guide rod and recoil spring. So you're dropping almost 500 bucks up here on a pistol. You can buy a whole new Glock for that amount of money. You can also buy like 2,000 rounds. I like having it on this, but that's my own opinion on it. All right, so with all that, I'm just going to run through a couple drills with this. Nothing crazy. And I'm going to shoot a little bit and we'll talk about it. So I'm at 7 yards here. So we can start out with a bill drill from the holster. Those are always fun. Everyone loves bill drills. So here we go. The 159, but I gotta miss there. So it's fast, but it doesn't matter. Let's hit it again. Got one Charlie, but that was pretty good. It's a 182, so slowed it down a little bit more control over my shots. So yeah, I mean, there's the Radian at the front definitely, for me, I think helps me track my dot a little bit more during these build drills. Like I said, I'm shooting at a RMR, which is a notoriously small window. It's what I learned to shoot with, and it's actually what I bought this pistol. It already had mounted on it, and I haven't changed it. I do like the RMR. Let's do a 2 to the body, 1 to the head. or I won't. Hit a reload in there. All right, 2 to the body, 1 to the head. Oh, all right, so I moved up to 3 yards, and I'm gonna do 3 to the body and 2 to the head. The goal was under 2 seconds. Well, I got 3 to the head. It was a 1.56. Let's actually get better at it this time. Here we go. That was clean with a 1.66. 1.66 clean from 3. Let's do it again. That was bad. Here we go. All right. .169. 169.
Damn, she fine.
And clean. That'll make the cut. All right, let's just see how fast. Oh, holster wise, I've just got a Safariland level 2, and I got the cheater nub mod on it, which is an enormous help for making sure I don't get snagged coming out of the holster. So with that being said, let's do just from 3 yards, drawn fire 1 to the body. Let's see how fast we can get. I'm gonna really push on some of these, so here we go. Six, 7 into the alpha. Let's see if I can drop it even further. Here we go. Seven, 0. Six, 8 again. Looks like I'm kind of stuck right there. Right in the neck, the 6.7. 6.6, that's the best one. 6.6. So that's where I'm at. I think that's right there at the edge of my my performance capabilities right now. Let's go for the 3x3. So 3 yards, 3 rounds, 1 second. 3 yards, 3 rounds, 1 second. Here we go. That screwed me up jumping the timer. All right, let's try it again. Here we go. One in the neck with a 105. Hit it again. I promise I didn't go anywhere. My cameraman turned it off because my kid's yelling for me. 1 second on the dot, and I'll show you what 3 of those were. So right here. So on this target it's in, on a standard USPSA target, those are probably Charlie's. So we're getting there. We're getting close. That was 1 second on the dot. So I think that's it for the drills. So that's just a quick video on one of my main handguns that I'm using at the moment right now. Again, this is my Gen 5 Glock 19 with some upgrades made to it. Here's the thing, other channels say it all the time. I'm not the only one that says this because it's true. It's cool to have all these upgrades on it. I like having the Radian Ramjet and Afterburner. I like having the Glock Performance Trigger. I like all this cool stuff. It doesn't mean anything unless you actually get out on the range and you push yourself. There's a whole lot of places you go to take some training. I'm at one of them. I'm up at the Complete Combatants Range in Dahlonega, Georgia. Full disclosure, I do have a relationship with them. That being said, you can go find out for yourself whether or not the training that they put on is for you or not. Means nothing to me either way. Obviously, we'd love for people to train with us the more, but if it's not for you, that's not for you. Here's the important part. Push yourself in training. It's okay to miss. I'm not afraid of my misses. As you can see, I mean, I'm shooting out here. And when I'm pushing the pace or pushing the distance, I'm gonna throw shots. It's fine. You're not gonna grow unless you do that as a shooter. If you're shooting so slow that you never ever miss in training, you're never gonna get faster. You're never gonna get better. If you're shooting so close that you never miss, doesn't matter, you know. So get out there, get after it on the range, and get good, kids.